Right now, your cat is sitting somewhere in your house, watching you. And what it is thinking would probably make you uncomfortable. Most people believe cats are just independent, aloof little creatures who only care about food and naps. But researchers who study animal behavior have discovered something far more unsettling. Your cat is paying attention to almost everything you do, and it is forming opinions. This is not a joke. This is not some internet myth. Your cat has been quietly studying you for years, and by the end of this video, you will never look at your cat the same way again. Let us start with something most cat owners notice, but never really question. The stare. You are sitting on your couch, scrolling through your phone, eating dinner, maybe arguing with someone on the phone, and you glance over to find your cat sitting perfectly still, eyes locked on you, completely silent. Most people laugh it off. Oh, that is just what cats do. But here is the strange part. Cats do not stare at things that bore them. In the wild, a cat only fixes its gaze on something for two reasons. Either it is prey, or it is something the cat is trying to figure out. You are not prey. So, what exactly is your cat trying to figure out? The answer goes deep into how cats evolved. Unlike dogs, cats were never bred to please humans. Dogs were shaped over thousands of years to read our emotions, follow our commands, and seek our approval. Cats walked a completely different path. They chose to live near humans, not for loyalty, but for opportunity. Ancient cats figured out that human farms attracted mice, so they stuck around. But they never handed over their independence. They never stopped being wild on the inside. And that wildness is exactly why your cat watches you so carefully. A cat's survival instinct never turned off. Even in your safe, warm living room, your cat's brain is still running ancient software. It is constantly scanning its environment for patterns, for changes, for anything that might signal danger or opportunity. And you, the largest and most unpredictable creature in its territory, are the thing it watches most. But it gets even more interesting than that. A study published in the journal Animal Cognition found that cats can actually read human facial expressions. Not the way dogs do, not with that eager, desperate need to please. Cats do it quietly, subtly. They notice when you are happy. They notice when you are angry, and they adjust their own behavior based on what they observe. Think about that for a moment. Your cat is not just sitting there existing. It is reading the room. It is reading you. Have you ever noticed that when you are stressed, your cat either disappears completely or suddenly shows up and sits right next to you? That is not a coincidence. Your cat has learned your emotional patterns. It knows what your tense voice sounds like. It knows what your relaxed posture looks like. It has built a mental profile of you, and it uses that profile to decide how to act in any given moment. Now here is where it starts to feel a little unsettling. Cats also judge consistency. Researchers found that cats pay close attention to whether humans behave in predictable ways. If you are the kind of person who keeps a steady routine, feeds them at the same time, moves through the house in familiar patterns, your cat actually relaxes around you more. Its body language becomes softer. It blinks slowly. It exposes its belly. But if you are erratic, if your schedule is chaotic, if your moods swing wildly from one hour to the next, your cat becomes more guarded. It watches more. It keeps its distance. It positions itself near exits. Your cat is not just observing you. It is evaluating whether you are trustworthy. And there are very specific signs that your cat has made a judgment about you. If your cat slow blinks at you, it has decided you are safe. That slow blink is one of the highest compliments a cat can give. It is voluntarily making itself vulnerable by closing its eyes in your presence. If your cat turns its back to you and falls asleep, that is not indifference. That is profound trust. It is telling you that it has watched you long enough to conclude you are not a threat. But if your cat stares at you without blinking, ears slightly rotated, tail low and still, it is in assessment mode. It has noticed something in your behavior that does not match its expectations. Maybe you came home at a different time. Maybe your voice sounds different. Maybe you moved too quickly. Whatever it is, your cat has flagged it, and it is waiting to see what happens next. Now, most people hear all of this and think their cat is some kind of cold, calculating little judge sitting on the arm of the couch like a tiny, furry critic. But here is the part that changes everything. It is not really judgment. Not the way humans experience judgment, anyway. Cats do not have the moral framework to look at you and think, you are a bad person because you ate cereal for dinner 3 nights in a row. They are not scoring you. They are not disappointed in your life choices. What they are actually doing is something far more honest than judgment. They are simply trying to feel safe. Every behavior, every stare, every slow blink or quick retreat, all of it comes down to one question running through your cat's mind at all times. Can I trust this situation right now? That is it. That is the entire algorithm. Your cat is not judging your character. It is protecting its own peace. And honestly, there is something kind of beautiful about that. Your cat does not care about your job title, or how clean your house is, or whether you said the wrong thing at a dinner party last weekend. It cares about how you make it feel in this exact moment. It is responding to your energy, your consistency, your presence. Nothing more, nothing less. In a way, your cat might be the most honest mirror in your life. It does not react to what you say. It reacts to what you are. And if your cat has chosen to stay close, to sleep next to you, to sit on your lap, even when there are 100 other warm spots in the house, that is not indifference. That is a verdict. And you passed. So the next time you catch your cat staring at you from across the room, do not look away. Slow blink back. Because now you know what it actually means. If you want to understand more about what is really going on inside your cat's mind, subscribe to this channel. We explore the hidden psychology behind the animals you think you already know. You might be surprised by what you have been missing.